Projected market growth in aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors by Q2 2027. Date, February 2, 2025. Executive Summary. The aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors are poised for a robust market growth of approximately 50% by the second quarter of 2027. This anticipated expansion is largely fueled by increasing international competition and innovations in hypersonic aircraft. As nations respond to geopolitical tensions and evolving defense needs, substantial investments in technology and infrastructure are expected. Key growth drivers and trends. 1. Recovery in aerospace demand. The aerospace sector has witnessed a significant rebound following the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the International Air Transport Association IATA, global air passenger traffic is projected to grow by 11.6% in 2024. This recovery is prompting manufacturers to ramp up production to meet the rising demand for air travel. 2. Surge in defense spending. Heightened geopolitical tensions have resulted in defense budgets exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023. Countries facing security challenges are prioritizing investments in advanced technologies, including unmanned systems and hypersonic capabilities. For fiscal 2025, the U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has requested substantial funding specifically for hypersonic research and solid rocket technology. 3. Technological innovations. The integration of technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), advanced air mobility (AAM), and unmanned systems is expected to enhance operational efficiency and capabilities across these sectors. AI is increasingly utilized in maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) to predict maintenance needs and optimize resource allocation. 4. Workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industry is facing significant workforce retention and attraction issues. Reports indicate that over 67% of manufacturers view workforce challenges as a primary concern. Companies are responding by investing in apprenticeships and digital tools to attract and retain talent. 5. Supply chain visibility. Ongoing supply chain disruptions, including parts shortages and rising costs, are prompting companies to prioritize supply chain transparency and resilience. The implementation of digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance has become a critical focus. 6. Advanced air mobility (AAM). The electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL market is gaining traction with substantial investments aimed at developing urban air mobility solutions. Market leaders are advancing flight tests and establishing partnerships to enhance infrastructure and certification pathways. Timeline of key events. 2023, global defense spending surpasses $2.4 trillion amid rising geopolitical tensions. 2024, air travel demand rebounds to pre-pandemic levels with significant growth in passenger traffic. 2025, the U.S. DoD budget emphasizes hypersonic technology and unmanned systems, further driving industry growth. Market analysis. Aerospace sector. The aerospace sector is experiencing a remarkable recovery as evidenced by the projected 11.6% growth in global air passenger traffic in 2024. This growth is encouraging manufacturers to increase aircraft production, particularly for narrow-body models. The resurgence in air travel is also leading to heightened demand for maintenance and MRO services, with companies leveraging AI for predictive maintenance. Defense sector. The defense sector is witnessing unprecedented spending driven by geopolitical tensions. The U.S. defense budget for fiscal 2025 reflects a strong focus on hypersonic capabilities, unmanned systems, and solid rocket technology. The increasing demand for advanced military technologies is shaping strategic spending across the industry. Surveillance and logistics. Innovations in surveillance technologies are being driven by the need for enhanced security and intelligence capabilities. The logistics sector is also evolving, with unmanned aerial systems drones finding applications in various industries. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) has recently allowed simultaneous beyond visual line of sight flights for multiple commercial operators, signaling growth potential in the logistics domain. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM). The AAM sector, focusing on eVTOL aircraft, is gaining momentum as it presents a sustainable alternative to traditional transportation. Significant investments are being made to develop infrastructure, flight operations, and regulatory frameworks to support AAM growth. Companies are actively conducting flight tests and forming partnerships to advance the eVTOL market. Challenges and responses. 1. Talent acquisition and retention. The aerospace and defense industry faces a critical talent shortage, with many companies reporting high turnover rates. To address this issue, firms are investing in workforce development programs, apprenticeships, and leveraging digital technologies to attract new talent. 2. Supply chain disruptions. The industry is grappling with ongoing supply chain challenges, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and global labor shortages. Companies are prioritizing supply chain visibility and resilience through digital solutions to track materials and ensure compliance. 3. Technological integration. The operationalization of AI and digital technologies is critical for enhancing efficiency across various sectors. Companies are expected to adopt holistic approaches to integrate these technologies into maintenance and supply chain management. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are on the cusp of transformative growth driven by technological advancements, increased defense budgets, and a resurgence in air travel demand. The convergence of these factors positions the industry for significant evolution by 2027. As international competitors innovate in hypersonic aircraft and related technologies, the market is expected to grow substantially, presenting both opportunities and challenges for stakeholders across the spectrum. Source comparisons. Various sources, including Deloitte and the Space Foundation, emphasize the impact of geopolitical tensions on defense spending, with Deloitte focusing on operational strategies and technological innovations. The Space Foundation highlights the rapid growth of the space economy driven by commercial sectors. In summary, the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are poised for substantial growth, with technological advancements, increased investment, and strategic initiatives paving the way for a transformative future. The projected growth of 50% in the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors by Q2 2027, primarily driven by innovations in hypersonic aircraft and increased defense spending, reveals several counterintuitive insights. 1. Aerospace recovery versus supply chain issues. While the aerospace sector is experiencing a robust recovery post-COVID-19 with significant increases in air travel expected, the simultaneous challenges of parts shortages and delivery delays indicate a complex dichotomy. The demand for new aircraft, spurred by a resurgence in passenger traffic, contrasts sharply with the reality of supply chain disruptions that could hinder production capabilities. This suggests that growth in demand does not automatically translate to growth in supply, challenging the assumption that a recovering market will lead to straightforward increases in manufacturing output. 2. Defense spending and technological innovation. It may seem intuitive that increased defense spending would lead to the immediate acquisition of new technologies. However, the current focus on hypersonic capabilities and other advanced technologies indicates a more strategic approach. Instead of rapid procurement, countries are investing heavily in research and development, suggesting that the path to modernization is longer and more complex than merely increasing budgets. This highlights a trend where the emphasis is on innovation over immediate military capability, contradicting the notion that higher spending directly equates to enhanced operational readiness. 3. Talent shortages amid growth. The aerospace and defense sectors are poised for significant growth, yet they are simultaneously facing critical workforce challenges. The projection of needing an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. alone over the next 2 decades juxtaposes the anticipated growth with a talent crisis. This raises the counterintuitive point that even in a thriving industry, companies may struggle to find the human resources necessary to sustain their expansion, suggesting that success is not just about market conditions but also about human capital. For AI integration versus traditional practices, the increasing reliance on AI and digital technologies in the aerospace and defense industry signals a transformative shift. However, despite this technological advancement, many companies continue to face significant challenges in integrating these technologies into their operations. The expectation that AI would seamlessly enhance operational efficiency contrasts with the reality that many organizations still grapple with traditional practices, indicating that the adoption of new technologies is often more complex and slower than anticipated. 5. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM) and Market Viability. The AAM sector, particularly with eVTOL aircraft, is receiving substantial attention and investment. However, the notion that these technologies will quickly become mainstream contradicts the reality of market acceptance and regulatory hurdles. While there is enthusiasm for urban air mobility solutions, the requirement for competitive pricing comparable to traditional transportation means that widespread adoption may be further off than optimistic projections suggest. 6. Supply chain resilience versus efficiency. The aerospace and defense industries have traditionally prioritized supply chain resilience. However, the current focus is shifting toward balancing this resilience with efficiency. This suggests that while companies have invested heavily in creating robust supply chains to withstand shocks like those experienced during the pandemic, a newfound understanding is emerging that efficiency cannot be sacrificed. This counterintuitive realization highlights the complexity of modern supply chains, where both resilience and efficiency are necessary but can be at odds with each other. 7. Geopolitical tensions and commercial growth. The expectation that geopolitical tensions will primarily drive defense spending oversimplifies the dynamics at play. While increased military budgets are indeed a response to global instability, the concurrent growth of the commercial space economy indicates that these tensions could also spur innovation and collaboration in civilian sectors. Thus, rather than merely being a reaction to threats, geopolitical factors may catalyze broader advancements across multiple industries, including commercial aerospace. These counterintuitive insights illuminate the intricate realities of the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors as they navigate rapid growth and transformation in the coming years. Understanding these complexities is essential for stakeholders aiming to capitalize on projected market trends. In the projected growth of the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors, significant content that many might overlook includes the implications of workforce challenges, technological innovations, and supply chain visibility. These factors are pivotal for understanding the trajectory of these industries as they navigate a rapidly evolving landscape. Workforce challenges. Significance. The workforce issues in the aerospace and defense industries are not just operational problems, they are systemic risks that could affect the entire sector's growth. The projected demand for skilled labor is on the rise, with estimates indicating that the commercial aerospace sector in the U.S. may need an additional 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades. The industry's current turnover rate of 13% excluding retirements is significantly higher than the national average. This situation underscores a dual challenge: attracting new talent while retaining existing expertise. Why it matters. The loss of experienced workers leads to a depletion of institutional knowledge, which is critical for maintaining competitive advantages in technology and operations. The aging workforce may cause knowledge gaps that could hinder innovation and operational efficiency. As companies strive for growth, they must invest not only in recruitment but also in apprenticeships and training programs that leverage digital technologies, which can accelerate onboarding processes and enhance skill development. Technological innovations. Significance. The integration of advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI), is often discussed in terms of efficiency and productivity. However, the broader implications of these technologies can be overlooked. For example, AI's role in maintenance repair and overhaul MRO processes is crucial for optimizing resource allocation and predicting maintenance needs. This operational enhancement can lead to significant cost savings and improved safety. Why it matters: the operationalization of AI across the aerospace and defense sectors signifies a shift towards more data-driven decision-making processes. Companies that successfully integrate these technologies will likely gain a competitive edge, as they will be able to respond more rapidly to changing market conditions and customer demands. Ignoring the importance of technological advancements could result in missed opportunities for innovation, efficiency gains, and improved customer service. Supply chain visibility. Significance: the aerospace and defense industries are characterized by complex supply chains with multiple tiers of suppliers. The current challenges, such as parts shortages and rising costs, are exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and global labor shortages. Companies are prioritizing supply chain transparency to mitigate risks associated with disruptions. Why it matters: enhanced supply chain visibility is not merely about tracking parts, it is about ensuring quality, compliance, and performance throughout the entire production process. Companies that invest in digital technologies to improve supply chain operations can better manage risks related to counterfeit parts and production delays. This focus on supply chain integrity is vital for maintaining operational effectiveness and safeguarding the reputation of manufacturers. Additional insights. 1. Geopolitical influence on defense spending. The rapid increase in global defense spending, projected to exceed $2.4 trillion in 2023, is largely driven by geopolitical tensions. This reality shapes strategic investments in hypersonic technologies and unmanned systems, which are essential for modern defense capabilities. 2. Advanced air mobility (AAM). While AAM, particularly eVTOL aircraft, is gaining attention for its potential to revolutionize urban transportation, the industry's success hinges on achieving economies of scale and regulatory approval. The focus on safety, environmental impact, and community acceptance will be crucial for widespread adoption. 3. Digital transformation. The role of digital technologies in enhancing operational efficiencies cannot be overstated. The aerospace and defense sectors are likely to see a shift towards greater digital integration, which can streamline processes, improve decision-making, and enhance customer experiences. 4. Supply chain resilience. The emphasis on creating resilient supply chains is a proactive approach that can prepare companies for future disruptions. The establishment of coalitions such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition indicates a collective effort to maintain the integrity of the supply chain and prevent unauthorized parts from compromising safety and performance. Conclusion. The projected 50% market growth in the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors by Q2 2027 is multifaceted, influenced by various dynamic factors. Workforce challenges, technological innovations, and supply chain visibility are often underestimated in their importance but are critical to the sector's sustainable growth. As companies navigate this transformative landscape, those that prioritize these elements will likely emerge as leaders in an increasingly competitive environment. Ignoring these aspects could lead to significant challenges that impede progress and diminish competitive advantages. The projected 50% market growth in the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors by Q2 2027 is driven by several interrelated factors. Here are 4 of the most valuable points for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. Technological innovations and AI integration. The aerospace and defense industries are increasingly integrating advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), advanced air mobility (AAM), and unmanned systems into their operations. AI's role in maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO processes is particularly noteworthy, as it can predict maintenance needs and optimize resource allocation. This technological adoption is not just about enhancing efficiency but also about transforming operational capabilities across these sectors. The integration of AI into various stages of production and operation is expected to radically improve productivity, reduce costs, and enhance service delivery. Moreover, the emphasis on AAM, particularly the development of electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft, signifies a shift towards more sustainable and efficient modes of transport, which could reshape urban mobility and logistics. 2. Surge in defense spending driven by geopolitical tensions. The increase in global defense spending, which surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, is a critical driver of growth in the defense sector. Heightened geopolitical tensions have compelled nations to prioritize defense budgets, particularly for advanced technologies such as hypersonic capabilities and unmanned systems. The U.S. Department of Defense's focus on hypersonic research and solid rocket technology underlines a broader trend where nations are investing heavily in next-generation military technologies. This surge in spending not only supports immediate defense needs but also stimulates innovation and growth within the aerospace and defense industries as companies respond to government contracts and funding opportunities. 3. Workforce challenges and talent management. The aerospace and defense sectors face significant workforce challenges, with over 67% of manufacturers citing talent attraction and retention as a primary concern. The aging workforce and high turnover rates exacerbate these challenges, with many employees nearing retirement age and taking valuable institutional knowledge with them. Companies are increasingly adopting digital technologies to enhance recruitment training and retention strategies. This includes leveraging apprenticeship programs, partnerships with educational institutions, and innovative training methods such as extended reality. Addressing these workforce issues is crucial for sustaining the projected growth, as the industry will need a skilled workforce to meet rising demand and technological advancements. 4. Supply chain transparency and resilience. Supply chain disruptions have become a significant concern for the aerospace and defense sectors, with issues such as parts shortages and rising costs impacting production timelines. Companies are prioritizing supply chain visibility and resilience by adopting digital technologies that enhance tracking and compliance. The establishment of coalitions like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aims to prevent unauthorized parts from entering the supply chain, ensuring quality and reliability. As geopolitical tensions and global labor shortages continue to impact supply chains, companies that invest in transparency and resilience will be better positioned to navigate these challenges and capitalize on growth opportunities. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are set for transformative growth by Q2 2027, largely due to technological innovations, increased defense spending, workforce management strategies, and enhanced supply chain resilience. Understanding these key drivers will be essential for stakeholders aiming to navigate the evolving landscape and capitalize on emerging opportunities in these critical industries. 1. The space race 1957 to 1975. This period marked a significant competition between the United States and the Soviet Union for supremacy in space exploration. The launch of Sputnik by the USSR in 1957 sparked a series of innovations and advances in aerospace technology, leading to the development of sophisticated spacecraft and satellite systems. The U.S. responded with initiatives such as NASA's Apollo program, which aimed to land a man on the moon. The intense competition led to substantial investments in technology research and development, significantly impacting the aerospace and defense industries. 2. The Cold War arms race 1947 to 1991. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a strategic arms race, leading to significant advancements in military technology and defense capabilities. This included the development of nuclear weapons, intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs), and various forms of advanced surveillance and reconnaissance systems. The geopolitical tensions of the era prompted nations to invest heavily in defense spending, resulting in innovations that would define military strategy and technology for decades. 3. The Gulf War 1990 to 1991. The Gulf War showcased the rapid advancements in military technology, particularly in air power and precision-guided munitions. The U.S. and its allies used advanced surveillance, reconnaissance, and weapon systems to achieve strategic objectives with unprecedented efficiency. The conflict emphasized the importance of technological superiority in military engagements and led to increased investment in defense capabilities, particularly in areas such as stealth technology and unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs). The lessons learned during this conflict continue to influence military strategies and technological developments in the aerospace and defense sectors. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are on the cusp of transformative growth, with projections indicating a remarkable 50% expansion by Q2 2027. Several key factors are driving this growth, primarily the increasing demand for innovative hypersonic aircraft as global players intensify their technological advancements. Key growth drivers. 1. Aerospace recovery. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, the aerospace industry is experiencing a significant rebound. The International Air Transport Association forecasts a robust 11.6% increase in global air passenger traffic in 2024, driving manufacturers to ramp up aircraft production. 2. Surge in defense spending. Geopolitical tensions have led to a substantial increase in global defense budgets, which surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023. Countries facing security threats are prioritizing investments in advanced technologies, including unmanned systems and hypersonic capabilities. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) is particularly emphasizing hypersonic research and solid rocket technology in its fiscal 2025 budget requests. 3. Technological innovations. The integration of technologies like artificial intelligence (AI), advanced air mobility (AAM), and unmanned aerial systems is enhancing operational efficiency and capabilities across these sectors. AI is increasingly being utilized in maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO processes, optimizing resource allocation and predicting maintenance needs. 4. Workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industry faces significant challenges in attracting and retaining talent. Over 67% of manufacturers cite workforce shortages as a major concern, prompting investments in apprenticeships and digital tools to enhance recruitment and retention strategies. 5. Supply chain visibility. Ongoing disruptions in the supply chain, including parts shortages and rising costs, necessitate greater transparency and resilience. Companies are adopting digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance, addressing the challenges posed by geopolitical tensions and global labor shortages. 6. Advanced air mobility (AAM). The electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL market is gaining traction, with substantial investments aimed at urban air mobility. As market leaders conduct flight tests and establish partnerships, the AAM sector shows promise for significant future growth. Timeline of key events. 2023, global defense spending exceeds $2.4 trillion amid rising geopolitical tensions. 2024, air travel demand rebounds, reaching pre-pandemic levels with a projected 11.6% growth in passenger traffic. 2025, the U.S. DoD budget emphasizes hypersonic technology and unmanned systems, catalyzing further industry growth. Future outlook. The convergence of these factors positions the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors for significant evolution by 2027. The following trends are expected to shape the future landscape. 1. Continued investment in hypersonic technology. As international competitors enhance their technological capabilities, there will be a heightened focus on developing hypersonic aircraft. This investment will catalyze growth across the aerospace and defense sectors, providing advanced solutions for both military and civilian applications. 2. AI and automation. The adoption of AI technologies will transform various operational processes within the industry. From predictive maintenance in MRO to optimizing supply chain efficiency, AI is set to enhance productivity and reduce costs, ultimately improving profitability. 3. Urban air mobility expansion. The AAM sector will likely see rapid advancements, with eVTOL aircraft becoming more prevalent in urban transportation. As regulatory frameworks evolve and infrastructure develops, AAM could revolutionize urban mobility, providing efficient alternatives to traditional transportation methods. 4. Enhanced defense capabilities. Increased defense spending will drive innovation in unmanned systems and advanced weaponry. The military's focus on integrating cutting-edge technologies will enhance operational capabilities, ensuring national security amidst evolving global threats. 5. Sustainable practices. The push for eco-friendly technologies will continue to influence the aerospace and defense sectors. Emphasis on sustainable practices, including the development of greener aircraft and logistics solutions, will align with global efforts to combat climate change. 6. Workforce development initiatives. To address talent shortages, the industry will likely invest in comprehensive workforce development programs, focusing on attracting young talent and upskilling existing employees. This effort will be crucial in ensuring the sector remains competitive and innovative. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors stand on the brink of transformative growth driven by technological advancements, increased defense spending, and a recovery in air travel demand. The operationalization of AI, the expansion of urban air mobility, and a renewed focus on sustainable practices will define the industry's trajectory leading up to 2027. As international competitors respond with innovations, the industry is poised for a significant evolution that will reshape its landscape and capabilities.